What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to finally be taking you guys through the walkthrough of a project car that I bought. I know I mentioned it in a previous video. If that video came up first, I'm not sure which one's coming up first, but today we're going to finally do the walkthrough of a project car that I'm going to take you on the journey with. So let's go ahead and spin you around and see what I've got. There it is, guys. I've always loved Pontiacs. And today we've got a 78 Firebird Trans Am that I'm going to be taking you guys on the journey with to restoration, and let's see what kind of fun stuff we can get done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys on a little walk through the car, and that way you guys can see exactly what I've got. So first off, we are going to start with the interior. That is the worst thing about the car. As you can see, it was just painted, so all of the door handles, all of the mirrors, everything like that is off of the car. But if you look at this nasty old interior that somebody just tore apart, that is the bulk of the work. The majority of the door panels and everything are in the back seat. But the rest of the car is in great shape. There's zero rust on the whole car. It was just repainted, but whoever repainted it did a one-stage paint job. So I'm going to actually wrap the car. But you can see the gaps right there. See how they're really tight right there. But then over here, they're super big. So we're gonna have a little bit to do with gapping and stuff like that. And as you can see, the trunk isn't quite lined up right. You can see it poking up in the back corner over there. But all in all, it's a great project. It has the 400 cubic inch motor, Pontiac, and it's got the 350 turbo transmission in it. Sorry for the lighting. Probably can't see anything. Let me see if I can pull another light out real quick. That's not too great of a light, but now we have a little bit of light. So as you can see, the motor is in great shape. There's a little bit I need to do as far as get some of the things hooked back up with the carburetor, and it does have the 400 cubic inch motor that the Trans Am came with, and the 350 turbo tranny, and they both work great. It just needs a little bit of tune-up. First things first, I do need to, it's got an intake leak that I'm going to need to address. It's got an exhaust leak coming from the header on this side. And then down here, very soon, we need to replace the steering gear, which is right there, and the intermediate shaft that goes along with it. They're both, so the steering gear is leaking power steering fluid pretty bad, and the intermediate shaft is all loose and broken, so that needs to be done. And then the second thing is this rear main, or I'm sorry, not rear main, this axle seal is leaking, so it's leaking fluid all over the brakes and needs to be replaced. Let's see what else mechanically needs to be. I think that's it right now. I am going to replace, obviously, the distributor and the wires, plugs, everything like that. Trying to think of anything else underneath here that needs to be addressed right away. Don't think so. But second thing is I already ordered the seat covers so I can reupholster the seats, reupholster the back seat back there, which you can't see because of all the stuff that's in the back. The car did have weather stripping and everything removed, so as you can see, none of that is on there, so I've got to get that as well. They even took the windshield wipers off, which is crazy. The other things that I got to find are the trim pieces that go in front of the wheel wells. But I already got the carpet kit ordered. I got the seat covers ordered to reupholster the seats. I found a guy here locally that is going to restore the center console for me and the dash, so those will be done, and the door panels, which will all be super nice. And yeah, so I am actually going to set you guys up. We're actually going to clear out what's inside the car and what's inside the trunk. There's just parts and everything all over the place, so we're going to go ahead and start to do that. Let's get it.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I've been stuck on your memory.
Here's my key to get into the trunk.
Like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Works like a charm.
Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear.
I'm going to give you guys a little bit better look at the interior now that I've got this stuff out. This, see if you can see that better with the light. So this stain right here, and I will get some better lighting for you guys. There we go. So that stain right there kind of worries me. You can't see anything from the bottom, but obviously once I take out the carpet, we'll be able to see more. The cushions look okay. I'm gonna need to redo the headliner and get some more insulation and stuff like that. But all in all, I mean, it doesn't look horrible once I get everything out. There's a lot of stuff like that wire that's ran right there. I don't know why they did it like that. Like I said, it's one of the people that own this car just did things that were kind of careless. But we'll get it fixed. We'll get it looking right. And it's gonna be our baby. I've always been a huge Pontiac fan, and I am super excited to actually have one of these. Yeah, I'm excited to get it going. Here's some of the pieces that we pulled out of the car. The interior pieces are in pretty rough shape. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna have to buy some new ones. Like this cover right here is pretty beat up. The other one is over here in the garbage. It was just thrashed. And you can see, I don't know, honestly, I don't know why they had some of these pieces in the back of the car. It was all bagged up like it was super important. It wasn't. It was hideous. So, like the headliner, like they had this headliner bagged up in the back of the car for some reason. Like it's not good anymore. Same thing with the insulation that goes on the headliner. There's a couple of the pieces. So we have some of the interior pieces. There's a glove box there. There's the trim and kind of the chrome trim that goes along the inside of the car. We do have the door panels. They're not in the greatest shape. I'm gonna see if I can happen to find some new ones. These ones aren't in the greatest shape. They look okay on camera, but trust me, on the backside, they're not. They're broken, they're flimsy. I'm gonna see if I can get them repaired. I thought they were in better shape than they are, but they're not. There's a couple of these parts that I don't know what they are. Some of them have been sitting in the back so long that they're all warped and they're not good. But I'll see what I can get work. At least we do have the original, those are the original covers for the T-tops. So that's kind of cool that there's the original ones. I'll see if I can't get them cleaned up and looking good. They're all folded up, but they're pretty crusty. They've been sitting in the back for a while. There's a bunch of miscellaneous pieces. This carburetor doesn't even go to the car. I don't know why it's in there, but it doesn't even go to it. There's the air cleaner that doesn't fit the carburetor that's on it now, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't fit that one either, so don't know where that came from. There's also the shaker hood, which I'm pretty excited about, it was in the trunk, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna need to do some work because the shaker hood will not fit with the carburetor and the intake that's on this. So I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with that because I do want the shaker hood on there. I love the look of having the shaker scoop on it, but we'll figure that out. That's for a later date. There's a couple miscellaneous pieces in here. There's a foot pedal down there. We all know that that gives us a few more horsepower, having that foot pedal on there. There's the mirrors that go on it, all the pieces in here. There's the foot pedal that I was talking about down there at the bottom. I'm really gonna have to go through, there's the license plate, flip over the hideaway for the gas tank. There's also a couple pieces, these are just some miscellaneous trim pieces. There's a new alternator in there. I don't think it fits this. The car also looks like it has a new alternator on it, but that should close the hood and it's kind of a pain to get open. So there's also a bunch of this stuff. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what to go to or what it does. I'm not sure if it's even for this car. If you know what some of that stuff is, please leave it in the comments below. I have no idea what that is. The box does not fit. The box says energy suspension, what is it? What is that, a flex system? I don't know. Hyperflex system, something. But I'm not sure what that is. If you guys could leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what that is if you know what it is or if I can even put it on this car. There's also a couple pieces like this. I have no idea what this is. I don't know if it goes to the AC because all of the AC was taken out of the car. AC, heater, all of the vents, all of the air ducts, everything was taken out, so I'm not sure what that goes to. And as you can see, the interior is completely stripped down besides the crappy dash and stuff like that, so don't know what some of that stuff goes to, but it's going to be kind of a jigsaw puzzle figuring out some of this. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, please consider it, share, all that stuff. I hope you guys are having a happy holiday season. Don't know when this video is going to get uploaded, but hopefully it's in that time frame. But I appreciate that wasn't English, but I appreciate you guys watching the video. Tune in for more episodes of this. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.